Hey, in this adventure I share how to choose the right tire for darksiding.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I've been asked many times how to choose the right tire, so I broke it down into 10 easy steps. But first, a disclaimer. In this video, I talk about something as controversial as politics, religion, and types of oil.
Politics, religion, her.
Right, I'm talking about a car tire on a motorcycle. First, I need to say that darksiding isn't for everyone. We on the dark side are going against the intended design of the tire rim combo. It is my opinion that darksiding should only be considered on large touring bikes with a lean angle of less than 45 degrees. But it's your bike. So welcome to my 6-part series on darksiding. I recommend darksiding for heavy bikes for the extra load rating and the comfort the car tire brings. If your bike's lean angle is under 45 degrees, you'll have no worries of riding on the sidewall. More on sidewalls and step 8. Plenty of people do put car tires on bikes with lean angles greater than 45. I'm talking about what I think is optimal. There used to be a great website that would tell you what tire would possibly fit on your motorcycle. I think it was like darkside.info or something. I don't know what happened to that website. If you know, please comment below. Now for my Gold Wing, my motorcycle tire side is 180/60/16. The car tire I use is 195/55/16. It works great. If you want to know how to calculate that, I've placed that at the end of this video. I've been told that when dealing with a flat tire, the run flat is not as scary, but it's still not a good experience. I have an experience with a flat on a car tire, and I wouldn't want to do that again. From my experience, the stiffer sidewall of the run flat tire kind of simulates the same feel as the motorcycle tire. The non-run flat is softer and has thus a softer ride. Choose your own adventure here, but I recommend your first car tire to be a run flat. You can skip this step, but it's always good to see what others are using. That's why I started with the Bridgestone Drive Guard. Chris Caliente had some great things to say about it. Once I wore that out, I switched over to a Kumo Majesty 9. I did that because I found it on sale and didn't see anybody else using it. Yes, sometimes I do things others are not doing. So to find out what other people are saying, you can obviously check YouTube, but there's also some forums like Goldwing Docs or GL 1800 Riders. Now that you have your tire size and ideas of what other people are using, it's time to do my favorite part, which is look at tires. Obviously, the easiest place to look at tires is online. You have like your discount tire, which is my favorite. You can look at the brick and mortar ones online as well, like Walmart, Costco. You have Tire Rack. There's lots of places to look. You can even go down to Walmart. They usually have a display of tires. And maybe some of the other tire companies would let you walk around and take a peek. Yeah, take your tire size and search by tire size. If you happen to have a 01 to a 10 Gold Wing, I found that it is the same as the 2010 Mini Cooper. Now, other people's experience is great, but do your own research and make sure that sidewall is nice and rounded. A tire like a Michelin LTX MS2 Defender is not a great tire for the motorcycle. The sidewall is not rounded, although I do love this tire for trucks and SUVs. I'm real happy with the Pirelli Cinturato P7 that I have on my Gold Wing now. It is a run flat, so it is the stiffer sidewall. It's really good for cornering. But you definitely need a rounded sidewall to take those curves in confidence. Often the tire I want is not available at the local store, whether it's for my Gold Wing or a 4-wheeled vehicle. So I have to order it. I either order it through Discount Tire, which is what I usually do, or you go to Tire Rack or one of the other places. Make sure it's in stock before you go down there. If there's a tire company that would like to sponsor me, yeah, here's my email.
You've got mail.
This should be the easiest step in the whole thing, but it's not. Since it is complicated, I'll talk about it in detail in the next video in this series. But for now, I'll leave you with a shop may change it for you, but you'll probably have better luck finding a friend with the right tools to help you. Now let's finish our discussion on tire size. How to find the right tire size for your motorcycle. First, you have to look at what your tire size is on your motorcycle. I'll use my Goldwing as an example. I mentioned earlier it's a 180/60/16. So you take that, the first number is the width of the tire in millimeters. The last number is the width of the diameter of the rim in inches. And then the other number, in this case the 60, that number is essentially the ratio or the percentage of the width that is the height of the sidewall. Car tires have these same placeholders, but not necessarily the same values. I can't find a 180 in a car tire. I have a 16-inch rim, so I go to Google and search for common car tire sizes on a 16-inch rim, and I come up with these numbers. Since none of these are 180 and I don't want a skinnier tire, I'll start by looking at 185. And the sidewall percentages, common sidewall percentages for a 185 is 50, 55, 60, and 80. Now my Goldwing has a width of 180, sidewall percentage of 60. That gives us the sidewall height of 108. Now looking at the 185, I have 0.55 times 185, come up with like 101.75, a little too small, jump up to 60. 60 times 185 is like 111. That seems a little too high, so I'll jump up to the 195 width, so getting a good bit wider now. And you keep doing this until you find what you're happy with. 195/55 is basically just under the sidewall height of the Goldwing motorcycle tire, and so they say that actually corrects the slight difference between the actual speed and the speedometer. I don't know. All I know is it works great. My GPS typically is pretty close to what my speedometer says. All this math helps you find a common tire size that would match up. And just because you find that does not mean your favorite manufacturer will have that tire size. Michelin doesn't have a 195/55/16, but I'm happy with the tire I am using. Please let me know if you stuck around for all this math and if it was helpful. I mean, this isn't a math channel, but I did want to put that power in your hands. So until my next adventure, this is Redbeard. See you on the road.
But politics, religion, her